I forgot me. Oh my gosh. How are you beautiful people doing? I forgot how to sit in a chair. Why is this so why do I feel so enlarged here? I look like Johnny Bravo. What's going on here? Oh, T-Rex, what's happening, man? That is awesome. His name is Crypto because he's white and has blue eyes, just like Superman's dog. That's awesome. Cool gamer, how's it going? Valhalla awaits. Wait, I saw a different Valhalla the other day. There's an imposter going around. Do you know that? It's not Valhalla awaits. It's like Valhalla's journey. I don't know. Christine, how are you doing? Miami Spice, it likes the eucalyptus steam rooms. They're amazing, especially if you have sinus issues. So, this is weird. Hey, Dave, Barger, how are you doing? Dave, if I remember correctly, used to have a Harley on his avatar. Sadie, what's going on? So here's what's funny about that. So I don't think I've ever been in a steam room sauna type thing. I mean, I have, I guess when I think about it, like, I'm sure like the Holiday Inn at the airport has one or something. I don't know. Yes, this is the best Valhalla. Absolutely true. I really got angry. I wanted to be like, you're not Valhalla. I felt like the elf. I wanted to say, you're not Santa. You smell like beef and cheese. Or actually be the other way around. You're not Valhalla. You don't smell like beef and cheese. I never understood why that was a bad thing for Santa to smell like in the elf. Especially because I like those Slim Jims. They come with like a stick of cheddar and a Slim Jim stick. I love those things. Oh, I shouldn't. Oh my gosh, I went to a tan bed today. That was weird. Oh, it was so weird. Oh, I'm not allowed to talk about my experience. But it involved a clown, and I didn't like it. It terrified me. I'm clownophobic. Clownphobic. Anyway, so on Twitter, man, on Twitter, two people I follow, two very different, very distinctive. Like one I've followed for a long time, one I've just recently. The Duck and Sally Talks, both we're talking about steam rooms and whatnot today, and I was like, well, that's just that's just so fancy. Yamaha Biker, you sit on a throne of lies. I love that movie, man. I do love that movie. Um, Beef scent is the best scent. Oh my gosh, Texas Jen, how are you doing? I hope you're not bored this moment. Texas Jen sends me messages like, "Are you feeling any better? Are you gonna start streaming again, or I'll wander off?" That's what she threatens. She threatens to wander off, like Diva. Diva wasn't here Friday night. What day is today? It's Monday. It's Monday. Good. I don't have to worry about trivia. Ooh. Anyway, yeah. So there's a lot of people are doing these. Dragon Man, how are you doing, bud? I always love seeing you here. Anyway, the steam room sauna, I guess one is dry, one is wet. You start off on the dry. Can you make the dry wet? So I thought it was supposed to go. I don't know. But I was like, oh my gosh, there's two people in my deal talking about today, and have never. These aren't conversations I've ever seen before, and I was like, this is so weird. It was just such a coincidence. And then all of a sudden, then they started responding, and then it became a thing. And everybody's like, has a experiment or experience. Maybe you experimented while experiencing something. I don't know. I don't know. I'm glad to hear you're doing good, Dragon Man. Glad to hear you're doing good. The wrecking at Daytona. Well, you know what? You guys know Camelcast, the YouTuber guy. It's been kind of like this deal that he's getting sponsored, And he tried out for Daytona. He didn't make it. Well, if everybody's wrecking, maybe it's a good thing he didn't make it. Daytona is a Dale Earnhardt's last race was there. It's always better wet. That's what I hear. That's what I hear. Except for ribs. I like them dry. Anyway, guys, as you can see, I'm getting through my illness. I have that many more to take. So actually, I probably should take one right now. If I take one, I bet you I get hit on YouTube for taking antibiotics. But no, I'm doing much better. It's been a long couple weeks. I apologize for that. I'm gonna have to rebuild all of YouTube. All my empire is gone. My empire of dirt. But it'll be fun. I wanted to stream earlier today. And then I came with a bright idea of going to a tanning bed. And it was different. I can't say what was different about it. That's what really sucks. Oh my gosh. Anyway, besides that, guys, today is the day we remember George Washington's birthday. I know it's been called President's Day, but it is actually George Washington's birthday. There's no such holiday as President's Day. So, if you're into that, keeping it real, then keep it real. I like to it's a long stupid. It's so stupid. You ever think back on stuff in your life and you think to yourself, why did I do that? Why did I care? But I cared at one point. Governments can't call it President's Day because it's not. Do you know what the day after Thanksgiving is in Tennessee? Columbus Day. Because you can either celebrate Columbus Day on its actual day, or the governor has the right to move Columbus Day to the day after Thanksgiving, which is Black Friday, right? So anyway, that's I hate all the stupid stuff I know. Why did any of this stuff used to matter to me? It's just absolutely crazy. Looky here, remember for 6 months, it has been a minute, dude. I've been well, we had the big celebration, big birthday bash a week ago. And then after that, I've got hey B Bean, how you doing? After that, it's I got an infection. So I've had to deal with that. Not a bad one, a good one. If there is a good one. I'm gonna skip over that. Just forget I said that altogether. Anyway, let me tell you what, taking antibiotics and sleeping 20 hours a day is not my cup of tea. I don't like it, don't want to do it. I'm done. Yeah. No, it's not a tumor. It's gingivitis, actually. Well, I got gingivitis. Actually, I may. Oh, it may actually be. That's so funny. That's so weird. How my stupidity may actually be close to something like that. Anyway, so besides George Washington, who cut down a cherry tree because he never could lie, whatever happened to that axe? I wonder what happened to the George Washington axe. But also, he today is the start of the invasion of Iwo Jima. Now, those of you that know Iwo Jima probably think of it as the flag raising. When the Marines were raising the flag on the beach. Holy cow, I've got to get new tags. Look at this right here. Rabbit 15 months. Get well soon. We miss you and White Rabbit. Um, you know what? We miss you guys. I really miss you guys. You guys know I do. I almost streamed like last night at 2 a.m. Oh, but I made myself go to sleep. Anyway, oh, it was awful. But White Rabbit's gonna be. I just realized something. It's gonna be a year since Brown Dog blew out his first ACL because White Rabbit's going to go on her she has an annual conference. Hmm. John Adams probably did. I know that a lot of people like John Adams after, especially after the miniseries, but I never trusted him. I like Thomas Jefferson. I think me and TJ would get along. But yeah, 2 a.m. be no problem for you. That's for sure. Man, I'll tell you what, that was the it was nice. You have what Monday Night Football started at like 5 p.m. or something, 6 p.m. Oh, brown dog. That's our brown dog. We have a brown dog and a blue dog. One is a chocolate lab, the other is a blue tick coonhound. So yes, there you go. Thank you, Valhalla. I like it when you answer before I even know what's going on. I'm not a good answerer person. I kind of suck at it. But today is uh today is also Iwo Jima Day, and that's one. Iwo Jima is a big deal, man. It's a big deal. You don't realize how big of a deal it is when you first learn about it. Check this out. Hey, you know what? Here's something I got to talk about. It's this guy right here too.
I think we got a super chat. I think we got a super chat.
Hey, remember you said you'd start members only movie nights and Discord chats back up in the new year? It's February now. I'm glad you reminded me. Glad you reminded me. Pass, how are you doing, bud? Um, oh gosh. Anyway, so that reminded me though, also the Ryan Upchurch. I think he's pregnant or there's a pregnancy around him. I never looked that far into it. I just saw like some mammogram pictures or something. And I was like, oh, that's cool. And then scrolled on. So maybe I shouldn't talk about him. Let's talk about something else. Well, let's see. We're only 3 months away from Dollywood. True. That is very, very true. That is gotta start kicking that into high gear and actually have to go to ludicrous speed. Actually, this the past couple weeks been really hard on me, being down and out, and that's the worst thing in the world, man. It's the worst thing in the world. It's was it a healthy man has a million wishes, a sick man has but one. That's me lately. Um, I've just been sleeping, guys. It's weird. I've been on Twitter a lot because that's the time I can spend. It's like I get in there and I look at a few things. Like I haven't been able to like look at like websites or um I don't know what's happening on YouTube stuff. I don't know what's happening politics. I don't know what's happening. I don't even know the weather. What is the weather tomorrow, by the way? I probably do need that. It's 40 degrees right now. Um, yeah, we don't have the dolly pull yet, right? Oh my gosh. Um, let's see here. I gotta find a cool thing. It's always I don't know why this reminds me of T-Rex. I'm just joshing. I know you're busy and stressed with real life stuff. I appreciate T-Rex. It's uh here's the thing. The real life, you guys want to talk about real life? Because I think this is something we all have. I have this dream that if I ever got organized enough, real life would be really, 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 really easy. Then I also have this other thing that hits me and goes, but if I was really, really organized, I don't think it'd be as fun. Now that's weird, isn't it? Um, it's a catch 22 for me. It's weird. I don't know what I'm getting pretty good at barely getting by. That's what the thing is. And yeah, but that kind of wears me out. I just I want to hit cruise control. I want everything. y- It's weird. You think of like how think of it. I think this is entertainment, right? So let's think about like what are the other entertainment venues that I can compare this to? Well, it's stuff I've watched and enjoyed and stuff growing up. And it's like some stuff came up recently in my antibiotic case, which by the way, guys, I have not taken tonight's pill, so that might be why I'm here. I may not be all that with it tomorrow. So we'll see. If you don't see me, I'm probably just zonked out. But anyway, it's Conan O'Brien came up, and I started thinking, I was like, like Conan, like there's so much stuff with him and Jay Leno and all that stuff. It's like, how did those guys make it look so easy all the time? And I don't think they really. I think when it's off the air, I think it's just as they have just as much problems as everybody else trying to make this stuff happen. But at least though we have something that they never had, and that is the connection, between the chat and us, and that's what I absolutely love that, and I love this platform, and I think it's so great. I'm not gonna say more. Dolly may make two appearances. Rumor has it. I totally would gawk. I would totally gawk, Levy. Like yeah, you'd be talking about it forever. So anyway, Ellie fan, how are you doing? Um, I don't know if I'll ever get organized, so I'll never find out. That's the thing. Barely getting by is how I spent most of my life. Was it getting pretty good at barely getting by, and well, actually, I guess that's kind of a love song, a rock and roll love song. I'm getting pretty good at barely getting by, and I want to give something to you. Real life, you mean like what I'm driving to the vet with dogs and kids in a car and get a flat tire? Oh, you know, you're with everything you love. Yeah. Oh, it's funny. I always ask when they say, "Do you have any questions about this?" I say, "It's not a suppository, is it?" And they always give me a weird look. So yeah, it's a cabin in the woods. Hey, Lefty, how you doing? Yeah, it was funny. I shaved today, which I haven't shaved in probably 2 weeks. and it looked more full than the Christmas no shave. And it was it feels better to be shaved. But tomorrow I get a haircut. Oh yeah, tomorrow I get a haircut. That's cool. What's it? The my stylist uses the I hate when I go blank. Hattori Hanzo, from Kill Bill. Yes, those are the shears he uses. They're amazing. Hattori Hanzo. I just like saying it. Have you scheduled the hot tub time machine party yet? That reminds me of the sauna. Was it sauna and what's the other thing? Steam and a sauna. Libby, were you here for that? Are you a partaker in the steam sauna stuff? Now, see, my wife would say it's better. It's better just her and the dogs. Yes, totally go to a stylist. He's an incredible stylist too. My wife has known him longer than she's known me. It's her stylist. Yes, that'd be awesome. That'd be awesome. Carmina Mendoza. I love saying your name. That is such a cool name. Hey, McKinley, how are you doing? Oh man. So I haven't partaken in steam sauna, so I was like, oh, so does that work? I mean, oh wait, hold on. What's the other thing I just learned about? And the white rabbit looks at me like I'm an idiot. Oh gosh, what was that? Transitional. No, 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 no. Transitional. Well, it sucks when I have good things. I can't think of it. Um, no, it's. Well, the CIA was supposed to be involved in it, so I don't know. Anyway, hey, I saw that Miami Spice was at a Waffle House. And I'm kidding. I'm kidding. It's a horrible joke. No, I just saw Waffle House popped up on my screen, so I thought I'd pick on her because that's what I do. Uh, no, I'm not transitioning. No, but I did. That was part of my concern earlier, though. Oh my gosh. Look at this. Look at this. Hold on. Bump, 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 bump.
Touchdown. Paper? Unbreaded.
Enchiladas unbreaded. How are you doing? It's so great to see you again. Just dropping in to see what condition your condition is in. That is a wonderful Kenny Rogers and the fifth is right. Is it fifth? Not fifth element. Kenny Rogers and the fifth dimension. It's a great song. What condition your condition's in. Enchiladas unbreaded. It's great to see you. How are you doing? It's been a minute. What is this true? Take a couple of charcoal supplements before drinking. So see, I always heard the best hangover preventive is that when you come home, you get toast, you make some toast, right? And you put honey on it, and you put cinnamon sugar on it. And that's supposed to be the best thing you can do to help yourself the next day. Fifth edition. Yes. What condition my condition's in? or throw up before you go to bed and drink a lot of water. That is so true. That is so true. So here's something I was thinking about the other day. I was like, do adults not vomit? Because I cannot think the last time I vomited. And that's a good thing. I mean, that's a positive thing. I don't know why I'm even talking about this now. I don't know why this jumped in my head, but it did the other day. I was like, as an adult, like I think like the thought of throwing up would just be uh horrendous. It's terrifying. Wait, hold on, where'd it go? McKinley says sometimes you drink a bunch of water, you puke. That is true. And you know what else gets me? If I haven't eaten in a long time, I get real nauseous. Oh, you know what gets me? I know this is the weirdest thing in the world. Oh, I slid back. Come on back, come on back. I need a rope. Like I need a tie. Not the kind of tie to tie me up though. If I get like, okay, I'm getting ready, I get in the car. It takes me 1,000 times. I go in and out the door 15 times. I gotta get to dogs. I gotta get the keys. I gotta get my sunglasses. I gotta get my wife. Yeah, I'm forgetting everything, right? And then I'll go and I'll sit down in the car. If I don't get air like blowing in my face real soon, it's like I start to hyperventilate maybe, or I'm like gasping for air. It's really weird. It's really bad. It sucks big time. But anyway, I don't know how I transitioned to that, but yeah, spoons aren't just for shoveling food in. No, you can dig out prison with them, right? I just don't drink and don't have a hangover. That's got to become my mantra. Um, oh my goodness gracious. You know what? I wish I had you know what? This is 100%. This is just for T Rex because it's cool.
Like you, 'cause you got that something that I need. I like, so give it to me. Got that. Like you, 'cause you got that something that I need. I like that I need.
On behalf of the lovely, beautiful, gorgeous Texas Jen, I'm going to see myself out for foot and mouth moment. Is that like hoof and mouth? I don't know what's happening. But T-Rex, man, that was I know it's the intro that gets abused around here. Cat Ninja, how are you doing? Oh, that's awesome. Oh, oddness. I thought you said address. Oh, geez, I thought you said we have the same address. And I was like, okay, well, that's awesome. We're just gonna go with that. McKinley, you see how I work? Okay, that's cool. Let's just go with it. Oh, McKinley, we gotta get together. Let me know when. I don't even know where my earbuds are. I just realized that. I went to the tanning bed. Did I tell you guys that? Oh, it's so weird. Hoof and mouth. I'm so confused, but that's good. If she does, I didn't know, and I feel bad now because I feel like I need to get her something. I have I don't even know where the Pop Tarts. No, we don't have the same address. That would be real weird. It would be because I'd be like, I didn't know you were here. I didn't know I was there. Boy, that'd be crazy, wouldn't it? I would like to go to Texas though. I've never been, so to me, it's fake. I have been to Oklahoma. So I love tanning beds. It's the light, the UV light. Man, it's so I can't explain it. It gets me in a better mood. Um, I I should live in like Vegas. You know, it's funny. I was thinking about it, like, what if this were like the 1960s? I would probably live in New York City. Isn't that sad? But it's like, I mean, TV, you didn't have like a couple channels and there's wasn't internet and you had to everything was a long distance phone call. It would just be horrible. I would hate it. Oh my gosh, I would hate it. What would I do? So yes, like New York City, like the city that never sleeps. That's where I'd have to go. I think. Yeah, don't leave. I don't know where you're going, but don't go. Yeah, I do. I do like a tan. I haven't been to a tan bed in a long time. My dog is nibbling at my soul. Oh, Elephant said that. My dog is staring into my soul. Oh my gosh. So I'm actually surprised Blue Dog hasn't come Brenda-ing that barging. Brenda seems like a barging name. I don't know why, but it hasn't come busting in here because like she's been needy at nighttime. I feel bad. Oh, you used to have a tanning bed? That's awesome. Yeah, they're getting rid of them now. They're updating them. I don't like the updated tanning beds. I like the slow ones because I get more light. I can't okay, like a 10-minute tanning bed, it's like, oh, it's super fast, it's 10 minutes. What does that matter, man? I'd rather do the 20-minute, go slow because you know why? I can get a YouTube video in 20 minutes. 10 minutes is enough time. Yeah, it's you gotta be good to your skin. You gotta put a exfoliation on there. I never leave you expert. That's awesome. You know what? T-Rex has been T-Rex, we're staring down 2 years, bud. Wow. Wow, dude. That's awesome. Oh, that's cool. But you know what though? I don't think I like standing. Speaking of closets, there's I didn't I can't say it. I can't say it. Now I've done the fake tan where you stand up, you do this or whatever. How do you do it? You hold a bar, do you put your hands, I forget. And it's like goes, hold your breath. Yeah, now that's weird. Um, that's weird. But I hear ice downstairs. Anyway, hey, so guys, you know what? We had something for dinner. Have you guys ever had a Lenny's sub? Is that a chain? Or am I doxing myself? We had Lenny's though, and are known for their pepper relish. They were out of pepper relish. I hate that. Ugh, I love pepper relish on a sandwich. That's another random thing. I've been asleep every day for about 20 hours a day, guys. I have nothing. My I don't know. There's some like guy in Russia people are upset about. I thought it was a reporter, and then I found out today he's not. The Kansas City Chiefs, they had a thing. There was a pew pewing. I don't know what ever happened with that. Hey, look who's here. Play the music. Get the redhead. Um, oh, when I stand up, yeah, that's bad. I haven't flown in a long time. So your sunscreen is important. I never let my kid go without it. My parents never made me wear it. Kind of crazy. But look at this. We used oil, no SPF. Yeah, you haven't lived until Man, in the South, I think everybody has used the worst I've ever heard. Kid you not. Mobile One, synthetic. Somebody put synthetic motor oil on. They want to get a golden tan. Yeah, Lenny Sup. Oh, is it? So you know what I just saw? I can't think what the video is about. But anyway, it had on there. I showed it to White Rabbit. It had on there where it's on your phone, right? I'm watching YouTube on my phone, and it said, push the little clicky, whatever, you know, the screen, touch the screen, touch the button, to call the suicide prevention hotline. And I never saw that before. And I wondered how that got into the system. Because I know as a creator, they want you to report stuff like that. If people say that in chats, I've had people talk about that in chats, and I ban them. I have to ban them because I'm not the person to I I'm not the stream, guys. I'm not the stream. I'm sorry. But you have to you report them to YouTube. And I don't know why. Oh, the cinder block thing. Yeah, I know that YouTube has been updating how they do everything. You can't do anything self harm. Can't even talk about it. I don't know what happened, but something has happened. Oh, hot damn Elaine, how are you doing? My puppy happy. Oh, albino and tomato. Are you a redhead? I found my wait. I found my way out of the attic, if only temporarily. I found a yoga ball in there, Diva. I don't know where it came from, but there's a yoga ball in there now. How did you find that? I didn't know there was an attic. It was so weird. It was so wild. Um, just Dawn, how are you doing? Just Dawn has a puppy that is controlling her life. Oh, let's see here. Oh, well, so there you go. There you go. Well, then maybe it's not tomato. Maybe you turn either pale white or strawberry. McKinley. Yes. I don't know what it is. I've never attracted redheads on a personal level, but on a tube level, this is the redhead grotto over here. This is the love them to death. They're all special unicorns. I mean, my gosh, who I see them for being beautiful souls. That's the main thing. And yeah, it's unbelievable. I mean, I've gone to other channels and people have talked about the amount of redheads over here, and I love it. I think it's so great. I love having that place where people come to. Aaron, how are you doing? Aaron, your avatar, you're always so happy whenever I see. Well, I mean, it is a picture, but it makes me think of happiness. Um, I put the lotion in the basket. um, Redheads are known for it, whatever they want to be known for. Yeah, elephant. The I've done two of them over the time of the channel, and it's at like 20% something redheads. You figure they make up, was it 2% of the population? And 20% of the channel is redheads. So we can do another one. I'll put in the I'll put it up on the Last time I did members only, I'll put up in the main chat afterwards. I'll say, if you listen to this channel, are you a redhead? Volstorm on the Hugh Hefner redheads. You know what? And that's true. Like all the girls, all the Playboy bunnies always said they liked Hefner. You know, they always felt safe around him. I think it's just this is a okay. Here's the truth, guys. It's like the redheads are part of my army, and they're going to be one day I'll unleash them and take over the world and make this a redhead haven. I'm kidding, man. I'm joking. No, I just love it. Yeah. Yeah, it's and that's happened twice. I've had two polls and both of them it answered. Now I know it's not scientific or whatnot, but like I mean, it is a big number, a big chunk. And you look at the chat, man. The chat, I bet you probably okay, so there's different numbers on YouTube, right? So you have like total views, you have current views, you have chat, yeah, everything. I bet you the chat is constantly around 50%. Redheads are they feel very strong. They feel very very strong over here. It's the most amazing thing. I absolutely love it, and I've had people ask me how I do it, and it's like I don't know. I don't know how it ever happened. Like I said, personal life. I've never dated a redhead. Don't know that many, and I think the only redhead to ever actually talk back to me is Dictionary Diva. But here it's like a Aquarius. I can't believe how many people are Aquarius that are in here. It's just uh, it's crazy. So it's a great thing. I love it. I'm going to be a redhead next week. Yes. That is awesome. Dave on March. I do love orange. Levy's right. I do love the color orange. It's it's a food, it's a flavor, it's a scent, a color. Nothing else rhymes with it. It's very obnoxious, like myself. Yeah, don't do the cereal part. Um they discriminate against me. I'm a I love Neapolitan. I'm a lover of Neapolitan. Oh, I know. McKinley's like, she's like, wait a second. I'm like, I'm the only non-redhead here. What's going on? You're safe, McKinley. You're safe. You're in good company. I know if I walk into a room full of redheads, I can just relate. Nobody else can. Everybody else would be like, oh, look, there's redheads here. And I'd be like, oh, look, there's beautiful people here. And you guys know that's how I am too. You guys been seeing me along now. That's all. It's not a scam or I don't know, grift or anything else. It's just redheads are just cool. I don't know why they're around here, but I love it. Oh, you know what? I've got where'd that go? I'm glad we got on this conversation. Where did yes. This is awesome. Ah, my computer's up too high. Oh crud. For some reason now I got to hit allow. I hate allowing things. Oh, look at this. Boom. Let's see here. Yes, it did. It did. Because the Brave browser, I've taken all color out of it or all white out of it. I guess, whatever. But I'm using Safari on my laptop. I got two browsers going, and the Safari links were white. That's why. I just want to know every redhead I know is intense. It has a short fuse. My whole extended family is full of redheads. I dig that intensity. I dig that. Let's do this. You want to? You want to? All right. Check this out, guys. 12 science that wait, hold on, excuse me. Science behind red hair. 12 facts about redheads you never knew. What about redheads is so special? Here's what science says about these rare-headed marvels. Marvels. I want emphasis on that. You guys, let me make this a little bigger for you. There we go. Redheads make up only about 2% of the world's population, but they have spawned an impressive body of folklore. They're temperamental. They're tied to the devil. I've never said that. They're witches and they turn into vampires when they die. Now, I've never even heard that, allegedly. Oh, let's see here. As far as we know, none of these tales about the rarest hair color in the world are true, but redheads certainly occupy a unique place in human history. Red is such an extraordinarily important color for the human species that it does get associated with passion and fire, says Jackie Collis Harvey, author of Red, A History of Redhead. Of the Redhead. Spicy. I like that. Spicy, Aaron says. Not this doesn't I like spicy. We come through the research about this inherited trait and spoke to anthropologists and dermatologists alike about the stereotypes, myths, and fascinating tidbits about redheads. Some are weird facts about the human body, while others are just plain fascinating. Here are some fiery facts about our red-headed friends. Non-redheads can have a red-headed child. Red hair is a recessive trait that's inherited. It means both parents must have this gene variant in order to contribute to their offspring. The important part is the parents don't necessarily have to have red hair themselves to have ginger offspring. Red hair and blue eyes are the rarest combination. Did you say redheads? Yes, it did. C Swift, how you doing, babe? Let's see here. Wait, how do we go from talking about George Washington and World War II to redhead females? T-Rex. Come on, man. Come on. Dude, just read what you wrote. It answers itself. I love it. I love it. Uh-oh. My youngest is a redheaded left-handed kid, the utmost in witchhood. Wait a second ago you said spicy, not witches. I married a redhead. Nothing scares me. Let's see here. That is such a good, solid point. I don't know how to. I do not know how to. Oh yeah, I do.
Guy fucks. Thank you. Hey, what's up, Al Qaeda?
That's all I know, man. Because everyone's always talking about lovely female redheads. What about us redheaded dudes? We never get no love. That's fine. I'll steal your soul. No, you can't have my soul. You can't have it. If you had my soul, I wouldn't be able to you take the blues away from me. Because the blues is all soul. Always loved redheads, just haven't loved them all. Yet, right? Yamaha's a journeyman. So okay, red hair and blue eyes. That would be the question. Are there any redhead, blue-eyed females or males? in the audience. I always think of redheads as females. Wonder why. My son has blue eyes and red hair, and he was a handful. His dad was redheaded, was an ass. All right, let's see. So that's the rarest combination. I just looked over and my eyes were struck straight to this comment. And I stopped talking because this just got me. Growth never happens in comfort. Wish I was a shower. Let's see here. I am blue-eyed redhead. There you go, Aaron. There you go. And you have a left-handed child. Ooh, you're just all over the place. All over the place. All right, let's see here. Redheads are not going extinct. Red hair may be the rarest hair color in the world, but the world is big and redheads are here to stay. Yes. While they make up about 2% of the population, that means 158 million gingers are walking the earth. Fun fact, the highest concentration of redheads at 10% is in Ireland. Not just because they are rare, it doesn't mean these genes are, just because they're rare doesn't mean their genes are being diluted. Even when you can't see recessive characteristics such as red hair, they're still a part of a person's DNA. Even the person displaying dominant genes like brown hair and brown eyes, which means that it's perfectly possible for red hair to rear its carrot top down the family line. Redheads have a higher risk for skin cancer. I do not want my redheads going to the tanning bed. And I'm going to skip over that because those C words, it's a couple C words you're not supposed to dive into on this platform. Isn't that crazy? Still waiting to see how that update's coming through. But I noticed it the other day with the prevention hotline. So let's see here. Redheads have a higher rate of gynecological. We're just going to leave that at gynecological. Gynecological? I think I don't know how to speak. Or maybe I got tongue tied. Redheads may age faster. Redheads are ageless. Ageless. The link between red hair and aging had nothing to do with skin damage from too much sun exposure, as you might expect. Instead, the gene variants seemed to be connected with pathways that governed sagging skin, among other things. According to the authors, this is the first evidence of genetic basis for perceived age. Whether or not it will lead to the fountain of youth is another question. Redheads have a higher pain threshold. This, I bet, is where a lot of stuff got started. What do you guys think? It's exposing. It's exposing. Redheads don't crack. Redheads reverse aging by taking souls. Hashtag facts. Oh, yes, yes. This is the one. So let's see here. Several studies have found that women with red hair have a higher pain threshold. Huh. You don't say. Why am I getting nervous? Oh my gosh, there's a redhead over here on the TV. On the TV. The pain threshold is limit from where you don't feel anything to where you just starting to feel pain. Who has conducted a number of studies on? Yeah. Have any of you guys had that pain threshold where you don't feel anything to just a moment to where you feel it to the moment where you start screaming pineapple juice? It's ironic because when I went to Ireland, my friends, it was also redhead. People fawned over us because of our red hair. It was surreal. Does it mean something different over there, you think? I don't know. I don't know. I'm so lost. We don't take souls, we just borrow them. What do you need them for? Oh, it takes extra more drugs for pain relief. Oh boy, I never thought about that's true. That makes sense, right? If you don't feel pain, you're gonna need more to get rid of it. 2021 survey sheds light on why this. The research involved red-haired mice. I've never seen a red-haired mice. And indicated that the MC1R gene response is the MC1R. Is that the official redhead name? Responsible for red hairs also involved in regulating expression of factors that govern certain pain sensations. The simple explanation is that redheads release factors that effectively favor the signals to the brain that say don't feel pain over feel pain. One day, he adds, these findings may lead to pain relieving medications that are safer than those currently on the market. Oh, this explains something to me. As a student of the Kama Sutra, I think I understand something else now. Yes, I think I do. But I will never find out. But redheads may require more anesthesia. There you go. Aaron was just talking about it. Women with red hair required up to 20% more anesthesia to keep them sedated than women with dark hair. You know what? You gotta get them two pudding pops. I just feel like this is needed right now just to break the tension, maybe. Oh, it.
Like you, cause you got that something that I need. If I like so give it to me. Got that. Like you, cause you got that something that I need. If I like that I need.
So it's a true fact that redheads need more anesthesia. T-Rex says, ask me how I know. Dude, I do. That is a fear, dude. That's a fear. Mm. You know, it's stuff like that. You've got to remind people when you go to the doctors, like, redhead. Is the white rabbit a redhead? No, no, her mom was. They're not testing on me. I think I was meant to be a redhead. They're a very loving group and they will accept you. I even require more for sedation. Oh, McKinley. And then here we go to you never have too many pudding pops. This is explain when I broke and shattered my pelvis and would walk around on it while it was broken. Ouch. Think I was only getting my wisdom teeth out. Three-time dentist freezing for me. And I also woke up mid anesthesia. Body was paralyzed. Mind was freaking out. Oh. Mm. I woke up during surgery. Freaks the doctors out. Mm. Mm. Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did, see smoke. Mm. See, redheads produce more vitamin D. Now, see that you would think is opposite. Vitamin D is essential for bone health and is synthesized when you're exposed to ultraviolet rays from the sun. One 2020 study found that higher levels of a precursor to vitamin D in redheads, suggesting that gingers could produce more of the vitamin than people with other hair colors. The level of alkydoyle is also corresponded to how red the hair was. It's not exactly clear why this occurs, similar to why people blush, but authors speculate that people in parts of the world with low UV rays develop this ability to survive in areas where the sun rarely shines. Redheads are perceived as more temperamental. Boy, that chick's just looking at you like you want to find out. Oh, all right. More temperamental, you say? Yes, there have been studies on perceived personality and attractiveness of redheads. One group of researchers instructed the same woman to sit in different nightclubs with her hair dyed either blonde, brunette, or red. She was approached significantly more frequently by men in the blonde condition. Condition? Researchers that used images of the same woman rated by 126 men. This study, published in the Scandinavian Journal of Psychology, found that the redhead was rated as the least shy, the most temperamental, and the most sexually promiscuous of all hair colors. Brunettes were considered more approachable, while blondes were perceived as more needy. Guys, I'm just reading this. Okay. I am not agreeing with this. I'm not saying that this is a fact or anything. I'm just reading what's on the screen. Just a bunch of ones and zeros to me. Okay. So don't kill the messenger. Don't kill me. Oh, you're a Scorpio. Well, that's cool. Blonde is a condition. All right, let's see here. Redheads may have more children, according to the study in Plus One, co-authored by Frost. That is, redheads may have more children despite having more fertility problems. This could be explained by any number of factors, none of them conclusive. Redheads seem to start having children early in life. Okay, so you're saying that redheads may have more children, but also have more fertility problems. Let's scroll back up here. Redheads are perceived as being more temperamental, and you go right here. Um, they were also more likely to be seen as the most sexually promiscuous. So, you know, I'm not claiming to be a fertility doctor, but if I were to guess, I think the more times you pull the lever at the slot machine, the more chances you have at winning. Oh, redheads may have more sex. Why do I feel like this was somebody like they're building up, like they were scared to say this, and so they had to come up with all this stuff. Some research has shown that women with red hair are more sexually active, but experts question whether it's due to their suitors. And 2022 study published looked at 110 women, 34% of whom were redheads, and found that redhead women scored higher on measures of sexual desire and reported more sexual activity and more sexual partners. They also became sexually active earlier than people with other hair colors. It's not entirely clear why this is the case. Similar to earworms? What? How the hell do you make that left hand turn? The authors speculate that it could be due to their partner's more frequent attempts to initiate sex rather than the woman's desire, perhaps as the exotic novelty factor, says Frost. About the experts, here you go. Those people are the experts, it says. But anyway, oh, I love it when it says sources. The University of Southern Mississippi is the very first one. Anyway, so there you go. Redheads are having more sex, they're having more children, and they're perceived as sexually promiscuous. Oh, and they're all about the D too. Vitamin D. Gotta do that one. So Anyway, there you go. 12 scientific facts about redheads. I didn't write it. I didn't write it. Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh gosh. See, so don't worry about it. I can't write. Oh, Rabbit, my husband was blonde and never complained. By the way, Rabbit is redhead. What bedroom secrets do redheads have? They'll never tell. They'll never tell. I gotta find something cool for why do I not have anything cool left? See, what that's the new lore. Expert wasn't sick. He spent the last few weeks not streaming to write this article. It would take me that long. And then I would get bored and then I get lost and I'd be like, nah, I haven't finished this. Good night, McKinley. Thank you for stopping by. Please do. Please get a hold of me. I've got to be up early tomorrow. Oh gosh, I do. That sucks. Where'd that pill go? I can't forget those. So no, it'd be much more interesting if it was AI. Much more interesting. I've got ads at minimum. Can't go any more minimum than there are. Maybe the tubes are, I don't know, they're mad. I don't know. It does though. I've shrunk it down to as minimum as you can have. Actually, you want to know what's funny about that? It is a blue pill. I need red pills, right? That's the good ones. Yeah, I'm on the pill. I can come back late to bombshell. I didn't see that. I am on probiotics for my antibiotics, so I don't shit the bed. But I feel like I have anyway, so it doesn't matter, does it? Oh yeah, that's weird. That's weird. No, there's no hatred here. There's no hatred here. There is there's lots of goodness and love. Oh wait, I see myself in my. I've lost a pair of sunglasses. But anyway, I was noticing like how bright the screen got. And my TV has shizzy on it. Oh geez, it's so bad. Yeah, they are very angry tonight. Well, they just can't handle all the action that's going on. Iwo Jima Day, George Washington's birthday, 12 facts about redheads. They're blowing up, man. They don't know what's happening. They don't know what's happening. Oh, so anyway, yeah, red hair, blue eyes, you're ultra rare. Congratulations. Over here, you it should be one more. I love it. I love it. It's how we yes, C swap. Come with me if you want to live. I love that line. I like that better than I'll be back. I need to watch Terminator. Oh, that's Amber Heard. Sorry. I was like, what are we watching over there? Oh, yeah. Hey, speaking of, I don't know why that reminded me of. Sad news still out of Texas. The little girl, the Amber Alert girl, Audrey, forget her last name. It's an easy one too. Anyway, she is still missing. Even though they caught a person of interest. So yeah, I don't like doing those types of deals. But anyway, I just saw what was on this TV and it reminded me that if you're in Texas, still be on the lookout. Elephant, I live on Lake Livingston, where the Texas Mountain. Oh, yeah, Cunningham. Gosh, see, I knew it was easy last name. Um, so on Elephant lives on Lake Livingston where that has happened. No kidding, Elephant. Um, Aaron, you gotta hit the like. Um, Elephant, yeah. Do you see a lot? Is there a lot of activity and stuff? Have you been able to see all that stuff? Somebody I saw today was down by the dam videoing or did a video of it. So, yeah, it's just we don't learn our lessons. We always wonder why this happens, but yet we look around and the kids that a lot of this happens to are the same ones that annoy you in a store. That's the sad part about it. But yeah, did you ever see a picture of that guy? This is that dude. Oh, hang on a second. Let me take your comment off. Sorry about that. Yeah, this is that dude. Babysitter. Babysitter. Oh, hey, speaking of Anthony Weiner, did you see that his ex-wife, Amu Mama Zamadan? That's how you say her name, isn't it? Amu. She is dating George Soros Jr. Congratulations to her. Danielle, how are you doing? Yes, BB, that is the babysitter. Isn't that great? Yep, that's the babysitter. The person of interest was Audrey Cunningham. Oh, check this out. Livingston is where the death row lockup is. The lake has gators. It was once a city that the government bought and flooded, so there are still buildings in the lake. You know, that is a lot of places throughout the South are like that. When the Tennessee Valley Authority came through, if you ever have a chance, I think there's a Mel Gibson movie about it called The River or something like that. I'd watch it as a kid and something. class or something. Um, T Rex did compliment you, Danielle. You missed it. Yeah, don't you like that? And I like the ain't scared tattoo. You know, I've not thought about getting a tattoo, but if I were, I don't think ain't scared is gonna be what's gonna go on my chest. I wonder what his tramp stamp says. Oh gosh. Yeah. And you know what? It's okay to say a scary looking person. There are bad people. And it's just like the wild. You watch the antelope, they know not to get near coyotes. Okay. Sheep don't get near wolves. And that's how we all have to be. If someone gives you a bad feeling, that's okay. That's your sixth sense kicking in there. That's what keeps you alive. That's what keeps humans and all animals alive. You gotta trust what your gut feeling. George Soros controls. Yes. Hal, there was a meme going around a few years ago. I'm not even gonna say it right now. I just realized that unless you know it, then it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Aaron, how are you doing? Oh, there's a lot of drones around the lake right now. I'm sure they're looking for her spying on me. When there were some Black Hawk helicopters flew over our house once. And I said to White Rabbit, I said, "Oh, they're after me. Black helicopters are flying overhead. They're after me." She didn't understand what I meant. She didn't think it was. She didn't get the humor in it. Yes, pay attention to feelings and signs. Please do that. I Hey Stacey Ann, how are you doing? Oh, you better read this, Danielle, real quick before he takes it down. Yeah. Oh, wait, what happened? What? Texas Jen, don't forget this time. Uh-oh. You better not forget Texas Jen. She'll get you. That is here you go, 100%. The crossed eyes is weird too, right? The guy's just not right. Yeah, and somebody videoed him talking to authorities right before he got arrested. They found a what did they find? Her backpack. I think her backpack was by the lake. I don't know. It's too much. It's too much. We're here to have fun. We can't. We're getting. I'm winding down. We got to go back to the redheads. Um, I was about to say I could tell you stories about Iwo Jima I heard from a Marine, but those those aren't fun. It was fun watching him laugh, but those are really horrifying. Horrifying. Yeah. Yeah. So Elephant's saying that Livingston's a poorish community. That's that doesn't mean that it has to be like that though. Like this guy. So like there's a thing over the weekend that those guys, see, because we got words we can't say, but those guys in World War II in Europe, the bad guys, right? You know what I'm talking about when I say bad guys, right? Not as in like, oh, bad guy, like that's roll your eyes at, but like bad guys, like the word I'm replacing. Um, supposedly there were some of those in Nashville marching, and it was stupid. It was stupid. I told that to my wife. She started laughing. She absolutely laughed like it was a funny, funny joke because there isn't any. There really isn't. Um, and they're out there. They're trying to be organized and stuff, and they all have the same exact build and everything. It's very pathetic. You get the guys that look like this, and those are your European bad guys, right? Um, but that doesn't. You don't have to be poor or anything like that for that to happen. There's just something messed up. There's something very, very messed up. And as a society, we are so afraid to say that stuff is messed up that we keep perpetuating it, I'm afraid. And stuff with the kids, man. That's why I stay out of the true crime. I do some stuff, like when there's interesting stuff, man, I do interesting stuff. But it's saying, true crime, you just can't you can't do that because it's I don't know how the authorities that deal with it sleep at night. But I do know that I thank God that we have people like that protect our children, protect us because it's a thankless job and you're dealing with the devil. There's no better way to say it than dealing with the devil. So, T-Rex my heart. The place where my soul should be because I'm on Reddit is crushed. Yeah, the boogeyman's real. We gotta look out for each other, y'all. That is 100% true. What did Hal say? T-Rex, both of my girls are natural blondes. It's a condition. What's happening here? Yes, old Satan Claus is out there. Which, by the way, I gotta watch that again. Last Boy Scout. Yeah, innocent looking people can be just as bad. Don't think I'm not saying that. But you gotta trust your feelings, your gut feelings. And when you have an extremity right there, you're seeing that. I mean, I'm the last person to talk bad about the way people look, right? But you just can tell. I don't know. I think it's the knocked loose eye that gets you every time. Oh yeah, I saw that. So Aaron Hack, the Minnesota officer. So there's like what, two officers and a first responder, a fireman, were lost their lives responding to a domestic call. Guys, there is nothing worse than for a cop than to hear they have to go to a domestic as the last call of the night. It's awful. Domestic is the worst for law enforcement, and it's so weird, man. Domestic's the weirdest thing. I had my criminal law professor. She was a public defender, and man, she was very crass. I'll never forget. She came out and she was started talking about like domestic violence and stuff, and said, "You guys, you always hear all this stuff. Like it's always like about men. Men are doing all this domestic violence." She's like, "Man, these women are just as bad." It's like, my ears start perking up. I'm like, this does not fit the political ideology she preaches about, right? And I'm sitting there going, I've never heard anything like this. I want to pay attention. And she's like, what ends up happening in all these domestics? She goes, he hits her, she hits him. And it's like it's back and forth. It's not in the same night. It's like one night, she'll beat the hell out of him, but he won't call the law. And one night he'll beat her, but she will call the law. And so that's what we deal with all the time in public defender's office. And so that's why we have such a low prosecution rate, because they really do love each other. Just one of them starts to drink, and the first one that starts drinking is usually the one that starts hitting. Damnedest thing I ever heard. But, it happens. Bad stuff. Hang on a second. Yeah, it's weird. Yeah, but yeah. Oh, they did release it. Oh, God, I'll tell you what. I want you guys to find here. Let's see if I can find it real quick. I was going to share with you guys a Himalayan salt room, but anyway, let's see here. Let me. How do I share this? Bump, copy, and then go over here, paste, and okay, you guys go check out what I just put in the chat later on. And if you guys aren't following Donut Operator, you are so missing out. That guy's a hoot. All right, I pinned that message at the top. So anyway, Donut Operator. Oh, by the way, I'm going to end the poll. Where'd he go? Look at this. End poll. And do you know that hitting the like button makes puppies happy? 81% of you knew that. 18% did not know that. So make puppies happy, hit that like button. But anyway, yeah, Donut Operator. He has the breakdown of the Acorn cop after they've got the release of the investigation. Oh my gosh, Zach Donut is awesome. There's a Minnesota crime YouTube channel? No way. Yeah, I Donut Operator talks about his if he has PTSD or not. So, but anyway, the Acorn cop. Oh man, Donut breaks it down the way you want it to be broken down. Okay, he's like, I'm not gonna read the whole report. If you want to read it, it's in there's 40 pages. I sat there and thought to myself, that might be a good members. We'll read the report of the Acorn cop. But anyway, um, where'd this go? Hang on a second. Why can I never find myself? Well, I need to. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, Acorn Cop, that's a hoot. Check him out. Guys, I gotta go to bed. I gotta force myself to go to bed. I don't want to. But appreciate y'all being here. I love the redheads. I love everybody. Um, the White Rabbit will be leaving this week, so I do not know if there will be a Taco Tuesday. I gotta ask her. But guys, I hate being out of it. I hate these things. I hate antibiotics. So thank you, Texas Jen. Yes, I am on there. When I'm sick, I am on there. She has a conference she has to go to. So this was a year ago that Brown Dog has ACL blown up. So guys, go check out Donut. I think MG Law is going in like 15 minutes or so. Check him out. And that's all I got, guys. Love y'all. I gotta come up with a new ending.
Well, I woke up to go get me a cold pop, and then I thought somebody was barbecuing. I said, oh, Lord Jesus, it's a fire. Then I ran out. I didn't grab no shoes or nothing, Jesus. I ran for my life. And then the smoke got her. I got bronchitis. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that. Well, I woke up to go get me a cold pop. Then I thought somebody was barbecuing. I said, oh Lord Jesus, it's a fire. Then I ran out. I didn't grab no shoes or nothing, Jesus. I ran for my life. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that. I said, oh Lord Jesus, it's a fire. I said, oh Lord Jesus, it's a fire. I said, oh Lord Jesus, it's a fire. Jesus, 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 it's a fire. Oh Lord Jesus, it's a fire. I said, oh Lord Jesus, it's a fire. I said, oh Lord Jesus, it's a